From the road, you can see the mountain, but from the mountain, you can't only see the road. Nevada's heartland is characterized by desert, mountains, and not a lot of people, and I feel that makes the perfect combination for finding a land with wilderness character. That is a recognized designation by the Bureau of Land Management. They even created a handy guidebook, Manual 6310, for submitting these areas to them, which is exactly what we are about to do and have done in the past. Soon the Battle Mountain District of the BLM will be reviewing their resource management plan, and we are ready to assist them. 4 years ago, the Bureau of Land Management rejected a few lands with wilderness character. We would have just dropped the issue if the reasoning wasn't completely ignorant to their own criteria, though. Volcanic Hills was one of those areas rejected. What was their reasoning? Boundary roads are dominant in viewshed from much of the unit. I'm starting to doubt they even walked into the unit. From the road you can see the mountain, but from the mountain you can't only see the road. If they were to walk into the unit, they would see what is dominant in the viewshed as Boundary Peak and the White Mountains, the colorful Immigrant Hills to the east. But even then, the viewshed is irrelevant according to their own manual 6310. For naturalists, they are supposed to document noticeable human impacts within the area, and that human impacts outside the area will not normally be considered in assessing naturalists of an area. We are not judging the area on what surrounds it, but what is within its boundaries. And within those boundaries, you would find that Volcanic Hills is wild. Another area that BLM rejected was Goblin Knobs, because from a part of the unit, Highway 375 is visible, a faint line in the distance, a highway so desolate you could take your lunch break on it. The shoulder of the highway is not what is cool about these lands with wilderness character. You're going to have to get out of your car. You can't simply reject an area by staring at a map. There are many more lands with wilderness character, ready to be managed as such. Do not judge these areas by their surroundings, but what is inside them. Follow bighorn sheep tracks up a canyon at Devil's Gate, and come upon a herd at a spring. Camp in the middle of Sirac Valley, under a double rainbow. Get up early at Pactolus Hills to watch the sunrise. Find a bighorn skull in Goblin Knobs. Walk across the playa at Sarcobatus. Smell the dozens of different wildflowers at Ravenswood. Collect Apache tears at Sheep Mountain. Walk through a pinyon and Joshua Tree forest and stumble upon this heart arch at Lone Wolf. Reach the highest points of Gandolfo, Ryelet Ridge, and Volcanic Hills, and sign the registry. I've signed it. Consider signing that registry before you sign the papers to reject the area. Public landowners, that is you. You are part owner of these areas, and in order to protect these areas and keep the BLM true to their word, I need you to send the BLM a letter at this address. Public comments are what gets these areas protected. You can like, you can share, you can donate, but I really need you to write a letter to the BLM office at Battle Mountain District. Write them a letter and tell them that these areas have wilderness character.